Yo, what's up? Welcome to the stream. What brings you by? Hey, what's up, Sir Lunchalot? I got some stuff to show you. So, I got all of the Steam achievements figured out. Let me grab this thing. So I made icons for all of the Steam achievements. Here, let's move this over here for a sec. Got all the icons. Got them loaded in. And then I completed them all. Except for the hidden one. I haven't done that one yet. So that's coming soon. There will be achievements in the game soon. Oh, nice. Oh, they are live? Well, the achievements are live. Oh, did you get yeah, so the achievements are live, but the like way to get them is not live. I still have to put out a build of the game. Yep, 7 in total right now. I think I do want to add more, but I'm uninspired on names, so let's see. Yeah. I want 3 more. I want these ones still. I just don't know what to call them yet, so that's why yeah, I'll do them later. It's fine. They're so easy too. Like these ones, like the second I do it, or the second I figure out the names, I can just add them into the game super quick. Yeah, I'm sick today. You can probably tell in my voice. So I decided I wanted to do the custom game engine development today. A ball to rule them all. That's pretty good. I was thinking one of them could be I wish I was a baller. I think that could be pretty fun. Yeah, I know I'm preaching to the choir here about being sick. I'm sorry. Okay, where? Plus plus. Oh shoot. I'm so sorry. Quasimodo the Hunchback. Are you trying to make me laugh in your misery? That's rough. Yes, sir. Oh man. If pointer in equals comma. Then we do out plus plus equals 0 and we break. There we go. I think this should do it. So now, let's go down here. Okay, no matching function call. Do I have to do this and this? No. Ah. I'm still learning C here. Still learning C. Put in build path. Yeah, okay, interesting. So I should be able to just do it like this, although maybe this one needs... No? I'm confused. This is a list of char pointers. And this takes in char pointers. Oh boy. We don't support C# in this house. Just because it is an MS thing. Oh yeah, Microsoft thing. Yeah, fair enough. Yep, luckily I am not doing C#. I'm not a huge fan of C#. I mean, it's totally fine. It's like a completely inoffensive language syntactically. But yeah. All right. So we've got 2 people who have hopped into YouTube chat and just said hi. We got Carbonic, who said yo, and we got Personal Haiti, or Personal Hattie. Have you seen my Fred, which I'm going to interpret as have you seen my friend? Are you missing someone? I can sure try to help you find them. Yeah. Oh no. Okay, yeah, what's this? Const char. Okay, so these are pointers. So do I do this? Here, let's do some nonsense here real quick. Yeah, so that works. So that is the problem. Have you seen my friend? Where did you lose him? He was supposed to be here. Well, that's fun. So my chat's become a meeting point. I can accept that. Static const char star. List. It's a list of char stars. Hey, okay. So we got another Hattie. All right. I don't know what's going on here, but welcome. Welcome. Are y'all interested in game development? Because that's what I do here. Except for when I'm completely lost on something like this. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? Char star. Can I do this? Cannot initialize a variable of type char star with an L value of type const char star. So the problem is that it's a const, huh? Okay, so what if I do const? Can't get the length. Oh no, I could do the length. To be honest, I always had the same goal, letting my icon be added to a game. My friend has the same story. Ah, so I just responded to your comment, didn't I? Let me go look at this. You're the rubber ducky. Da-da-da. Yep, Jasper Hady. Or Hattie. Huh, am I saying it wrong? A day? I don't know. Yeah, let's see. What did you say? What did you say? I always dreamed of my name being on a rubber duck. Awesome. It's Hattie. Thanks for the help. Nice. Well, welcome. Oh, I can see the icons over here. The spongy patty. Yeah, let me look. I can't quite see in my view. Oh, nice. Is that SpongeBob holding it? The spongy patty? Oh man. I haven't seen SpongeBob in far too long. I'm missing all of the references these days. Might have to catch up. Go back. The sponge patty is an inedible variation of the Krabby Patty that has 2 light pink kitchen sponges used instead of bread buns. Other ingredients include aluminum brush for the patty. Yo, bro, want to meet up at this random game dev stream? Empty chat, so not too much ears listening to our bank heist planning. That's true. You could plan a bank heist in here. No one would care. Lime green soap is special sauce and mop strings as the lettuce. All right, it's time to ask AI. I need help. Oh, except I've made that mistake before. We're not doing that. We're doing it on another screen. Oh, Gemini 3 is here, huh? What if I cast it? Can I cast it? Would it be an unsuccessful cast? That seems to work. It's a crazy story, you know. What's crazy about this story? I must know. output debug string A GUID. Oh, except for I already have a char star named GUID, huh? Let's call this check instead. There we go. Oh, except for... Okay. I wonder what's he doing? Possibly adding our icons to his game. I'm not doing that. I won't add them to the game, but I might make it so that the game you can add them to the game that you're playing. This doesn't work, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit of this. Well, no, this one. Let's call it SDF. And then check. Wait and see. Sorry, lads. It's gonna be a while. All right. Let's see if I can get all of the checks when I run this. Unhandled exception. So that didn't work. I wonder which part didn't work. I'm going to assume it's this one. Works. Or maybe this needs to be local as well. Let's find out. Oh, and I should call this works too. Oh. Nice. Although... I forgot to output this. ASDF. All right. Where is everybody? For sure, for sure. Okay. Yeah, look at that. I got all of the GUIDs. That is perfect. Okay. Yes. Just the two of us. It's working. If check. Shoot. I have to do another function for equivalency, huh? Let me see. In C, can I check if char stars are equal with double equal? Nope. So I have to... Oh wait, S1 equal to S2 is generally true because compilers often optimize identical string literals to point... Okay. Well, I hope his game comes out good. Hey, thanks. This is the first engine step. Yeah, so what I'm trying to do right now... Sorry, I probably should have explained what I'm doing. I'm trying to get DualShock support working. So this right up here... Well, okay. How do I do this? Let's go to gamepad.h. So there's PS4 controller, this thing right here. is this is a database of values. A DualShock is a PlayStation 4 controller. And so, oh shoot, this has extra stuff on the end. But anyway, so this is like a database of controllers and what their layouts are and what their input values will be. And so what this basically means is A is a button with register 1, with value 1. And so what that looks like, it'll come in as like, I'll say like, you know, some sort of info dot button equals 0x01. Then I know, like, okay, so if this, then I know that like A is pressed, right? So that's kind of what I'm doing here. That's like what this instruction would mean. And so I have to parse these values to create a layout of the DualShock and then read its input. Okay. All right. Can't wait to see our icons to your game. Is that right, Haiti? Yeah, so I'm not doing that today. Sorry. It's an interesting idea for sure. Maybe catch me on a Monday. Catch me on a Monday. I might do something like that. That sounds kind of fun. All right. So what I need to do is check if, so read to comma will be the GUID. December the 1st. Okay, see you then. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try if GUID equals check. Then output debug string found GUID, and then break. And then we'll just do like an output debug string and array comparison always evaluates false. Okay, so that is probably all I need. Oh, let's see what this says over here. That's fine. Oh, and this is still running apparently. Let's get rid of that. I mean, let's try it. Let's try it anyway. Even though it'll always evaluate to false. We're gonna try it. GUID. Yes. Okay. So yeah, it didn't find the GUID. All right. So now I need to make a check if chars are equal function. Equals a. Well, I have to go with my friend. All right, see ya. Thanks for stopping by. Well, I can first check if len. Okay, let's do. Yeah, let's just do if len a. Well, okay, yeah, we'll do int len equals len a. if len of b equals length of a. Oh no, does not equal, then return false. Oh, this also needs to be a bool. Okay, what's wrong here? Called object type int. Type int. It's not a function or function pointer. Okay, so this needs to be renamed to just L. Yeah, that was the problem. Okay, so we do that initial check, and then now we know that they're the same size. Star B. Oh, this is star A. If they equal, well, actually it's just if they are not equal, then return false. Else we just do out plus plus in. Oh, it's not out, it's a plus plus and b plus plus. That should be it, and then down here return true. Okay, so that should be all we need, and then we do if equals GUID and check found GUID. All right, let's see if it works. Ah, this is still running. Awkward. Found GUID. Boom. I found it. All right, so now once you have the GUID, then we do int layout ID equals -1, and we do layout ID equals I and break. Kind of bugs me that this needs to be a local char. I wonder if I pop it out here, if it doesn't need to be a local char. If I do that, will it? It's still running. Making you dizzy? I'm so sorry. Nope, see, that still has a Stack Overflow. But why? Why does it have a Stack Overflow? Oh, it didn't say it's bad. Yeah, you like it? Okay, well, whatever. I don't need... It can be a local. It can be a static. And then if equals, then I've got the layout ID. So now... I mean, I should probably do an output, huh? Oh, there already is an output. Not allowed to work for the next 3 weeks. Oh no. Christmas in Germany? Dang. Gonna miss that. We have a Christmas market here where I live. Let's see when it opens. I'm gonna look it up. Sorry, I mean a German Christmas market. Christkindlmarkt. When does it start? Market schedule. There we go. Starts December 3rd. Nice. I'll have to go get me a currywurst or something. Okay, I need to look at some of the other stuff that I've been doing. So this, yeah, this right here. I need to look at how I did this. Oh, the first, yeah, Christkindlmarkt, yeah. But the first Advent is on the 30th. Oh, interesting. Nice. Yeah, so here in America, we've got Thanksgiving first, so we got to make sure that we celebrate that holiday before starting all the Christmas stuff. So Christmas stuff generally starts in December here. Okay. What am I trying to learn here? Got the Black Friday craze. Yeah, that used to be so fun back in the day. I'd go to Target and I'd get like 15 movies for like $30. It was awesome. It's very different now. All right, for char C, that. Oh, interesting. I could have done this. Yeah, let's do that. That's way better. But wait, people didn't really start shopping at midnight, right? That's just a Hollywood thing. No, you would start shopping at midnight. Yeah, that was the thing. Yeah, when I was like a teenager, I was like I want to say it was fairly new, but that could be a false memory. When did Black Friday start? Okay, yeah. So I'm way off, um but yeah, when I was a kid, you'd wait in line. There'd be like a crazy line outside of like Target or Walmart or something. And you'd go over at like 10:30 p.m. and then yeah, the doors would open at midnight and you just run in and grab what you can. Yeah, for shopping. I mean, it was crazy, right? It was like 90% off. Most like I mean, I'd get like Pokemon cards. I'd get like could get some like old GameCube games, movies. One year my cousin bought all of her like college dishes and like pots and pans and stuff for like crazy cheap, like $30 or something. So yeah, it's nuts. But it's not that way anymore. I'm pretty sure. Like, yeah, there's good deals, but also like I think what they do sometimes is they'll say like, oh, you know, there's this thing. Let's say, yeah, 90%. It's crazy. So let's say there's like a fancy like Ninja blender, right? So there'd be a blender, and it's normally like you know, $100, but they make it $150, and then they say, or let's even go further. Let's say they make it $200, and then they say it's 80% off, right? And so it's still like an insane deal, right? What is that? That makes it like $40. But instead of, I don't know. It's like, it's not what it used to be. That's all I'm trying to say. Things are just a lot more expensive in general too, so the percentages don't help you as much. Like back in the day, 90% on things meant you were spending like less than $10, right? But now if you get like 90% off, yeah, they do a lot on the internet. I will buy things on like Best Buy and stuff over the weekend. I don't go do the shopping though. Yeah, no matter where you look, they all ramp up prices. Yep, exactly right. Yeah. But yeah, again, like 90% used to go a lot farther back in the day than it does now. Like back in the day, you could buy a movie for $10. So it's 90% off, so it's $1. But now movies are like, I don't know, $30. So 90% off. I mean, it's still great, but like, yeah, it's 3 times more. I don't know. I don't know what to say. And they also don't do the 90% off anymore. In my experience, they do like 60% off. Or like 40% off. I'd say average is like 35 to 50% off for things. And it's also not every store. It's just like the like general stores like Target and Walmart. Like you can't go to a Costco and get everything super cheap. I don't think they're open. Shoot. Where was I? This. I want this. So chart A equals in while there's an A plus plus A. Then if it's oh no, this isn't gonna work, is it? That's just to find the end. The thing I always forget is the horrendous pricing in the US. Germans would revolt if they do that here. Everything is cheap here compared to the rest of Europe. Heck, that's why Aldi and Lidl are so successful in the world. Yeah. Yep, US is getting pretty bad. I mean, it's not terrible. There's worse places to be shopping, that's for sure. But I'll tell you what, when I was in Taiwan, I bought a lot of clothes. It was nice and cheap. You pay 20 bucks for internet, 15 euros for all-in-one mobile. Nice. Yep, that is quite a bit cheaper. I think I'm paying like, I think it's like 35 bucks per person. And my internet, well, my internet's kind of fancy. I've got 2.5 gigabit fiber Ethernet. So I pay 100 bucks a month. It's great. No regrets. One gig down and 50 up. Nice. Okay. Yeah, let's see. I'm getting, oh wow. Okay, you ready for this? let's see what else it gives me. I don't want to completely. Okay, my upload is 500 megabits per second. And also my upload is probably being throttled because I'm streaming right now, so it's probably like more than that normally. At least now you can download Netflix in one day. All of it. Yes. I mean, it's nice, right? Like I can play games online pretty easy. The biggest thing for me is that I run Minecraft servers out of the house. And so anyone who plays on the server with me has an excellent connection. Okay, read to comma. So how does this work? I still don't know how char stars work. That's my main issue I'm having. So if we go here, I read to the first comma on this. So then, okay, let's see. What if I do, okay, what if I do this? So I do a char star runner. Let's call it a runner. And then right here, runner equals this. And then we pass in the runner. And then, okay, let's see. My cousin lives in Austin, Texas. She's a teacher at a high school with almost 80K a year. That's pretty solid. That's pretty solid for a teacher in Austin. And she barely survives on that. Here would not only be rich with that kind of money, you would be living like a king. Yeah, well, so barely survives. I mean, if she's living like downtown Austin, I could see that being rough. Also, if she's on that single income, that's pretty rough. But yeah, my sister lives on less than that, in a somewhat similar area here, and I guess you could say also barely surviving, but like I don't know if I think a lot of people I don't want to be like, I don't want to insult your sister or sorry, your cousin. But a lot of people, like, they get used to a certain lifestyle here in America where you can, oh, hang on. I'm being invaded. One sec, I gotta go. I'll be right back. All right, the kids invaded. Yeah, the Starbuck gal. That's exactly what I'm going for here. um, anyway, that's probably the end of that comment. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? Say hi. He's being shy. Hey, what's up? Night Owl's here. Y'all having a party? You know it. Yep, the kids are awake and are in my office. Nope, do not touch the mic. Do not touch the mic. Oi. Can you say dada? Say dada. Say dada. Hey, stop touching the mic. Oh man, I kind of wanna figure one more thing out. Is that okay? All right. I want to figure out this char pointer thing real quick, and then I can be done. So I read to the comma. And then, wait. This is interesting. So yeah, maybe I do. No, because this isn't an output. The runner isn't an output. Yep, you're welcome to chat in my Discord. Yep, it's there. It's there for a reason. Okay, so I need to figure out. Okay, what was that XE path one? This one. So this one takes me. So state XE name is char plus 1. Yeah, so that's what I need. I need that plus 1. So let's do another output here. Let me get rid of this runner. I might be using kind of the wrong term. The idea feels like feels good having no idea what you're doing. So the idea of a runner is like, you know, if you have a list, right? And you're just like checking the values in the list, that you could have like something that's like, you know, like, oh, my runner is here or whatever. And then you could have like another runner from the other side that's like checking here or whatever. And then when they meet, then you know that you've made it to the middle of the list or something. I don't know. Like it's just like this concept in iterating over lists that you don't really know the contents of. And in my case, I just need something to keep track of where I am in this char star. So I'm going to call it a runner. So you call it an iterator. Yeah, I could call it an iterator. It's just longer. Maybe I'll do it. iterator. So next, I need to change this signature a little bit, and we'll call this char star it. And what will happen is when I break, then I set it equals in plus 1, I believe. I think that works. Yes. All right, and so now I pass in it. And so now I should have like an iterator on this thing. And now I'm entering another for loop. I is less than. So now I need this. I need char star mapping equals s game mappings at layout ID. Oh, but I gotta unconstify it. New term. And then we use the length of the mapping minus the iterator, I believe. Although maybe I could just char it up here. Ooh, maybe I do that. So we do for char c equals iterator. While there's a char c plus plus. No, it's just C++, right? Let's see. Exe. This thing. Yep, just C++. Okay. Oh no, I said the cursed word, C++. All right. If C equals, or no, it's pointer C equals comma, then I've reached something. Let's look at my mappings. In fact, I should probably, let's put this in here somewhere. Yeah, let's do it right here. Engine gamepad db.h. So now I can just do this. Okay, perfect. So the first one is going to be the name. And then the rest are going to be mappings. Yes. Oh, and there's also a trailing comma. That's interesting. So basically, yeah, so now I need to, oh. I bet I can make this better. I think let's I'm just gonna write some pseudocode real quick. I think it's like, I think instead of this for loop, what it'll be is I'll do like while not 0, right? Because the end of a char star will be 0. I will I will read next word, right? Which will be essentially go to next comma. And then if word has colon in it, or so maybe I should go to the read to the next colon then. Read to next colon. And then, I don't know, I might hard code those though, because these are always the same mappings. Let me pull up the documentation here. So it's always these. It's always A, B, X, Y as the, oh wait, actually, these are all buttons. These are axis fields. And then there's hats for joystick. Oh, the hat tells the direction, if I remember right. Oh shoot, the plus and minus range stuff, that's going to be tricky. Let's see if DualShock has that. Are there any pluses? I don't see any pluses here. Oh, that's what I can do. I can just, crap. Find plus. Find plus. Nope. All right, let's go to the next PlayStation controller. PlayStation controller. Find plus. Nope. Find plus. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, there's no pluses in there, so I'm probably just going to ignore those. Are there any tildes? Find tilde. Find tilde. Find. Here, let's QA find tilde. Yeah, I'm just going to say there's no tildes. All right, so I need to, should I just hard code it? Because I do have this concept of an input state. Input state, and it does have buttons. There's those are mouse buttons. Yeah. Here's the buttons I have. Face up, face down. So A, B, X, Y. And then D-pad. But D-pad is not a button. These are hats. Right? Oh no, they are buttons. We're good. Oh, but they... Yeah, so they are hats. So they mislabeled them here. I mean, a hat is just a button that has direction to it, right? And these are the hat states, right? So there's up, right, down, left, and then there's the combo of the two of them. So it's basically 1 or 0, 1, 3, 1, no, up and right. Right up. 1 or 2. Would that be 3? 1 or 2? Yes, that would be 3. So 1, 3, 2, 5, 4, yeah, whatever. What does hat even stand for? I don't know. That's just what they're called. What does hat mean in HID input? A hat switch, also known as a point of view switch. Yeah, so it's literally just a button that has direction. Because the point is, right, like on a D-pad, you're not supposed to be able to look right and left at the same time, I think. And so the controller can handle that for you. It can tell you, yeah, when I try to push my D-pad down, right and left at the same time, I'm actually pressing like all buttons down at the same time. And so it probably has some software that tells me like which one got pressed first or something like that. Or it just gives back centered, right? Like maybe it's not giving a direction. So that's what a hat is. And so basically what it'll be is like, yeah, so there's 4 hats in this example. Up, right, down, left. And what it's saying is that hat 0, which means this is this is the value that will be returned when it's pressed, and then this is the direction that will be returned if it's up. And so I have to read in these values, and then I have to convert the input. I have to parse the input. So if I say if input equals 0, then I know it's a D-pad hat. If direction is 1, I know it's D-pad up. If it's 3, I know it's up and right. So yeah, it's actually like a lot of hard coding. It turns out that Windows input is a total mess. Total mess. So let's look at all these buttons though. So we got A, B, X, Y. Should I handle D-pad? Here, I'm gonna write a note. Note, should I handle D-pad like HID libraries handle them? Probably not, because this is also how the keyboard works, and you can, on a keyboard, you can press all 4 at the same time. Which is a little confusing, maybe. I wonder how that works in my game. Whatever. All right, so start back, left bumper, right bumper. Start back, guide. Apparently guide is another one. Oh. So let's bump this. Oh, I learned a command recently to bump this. Shoot, what was it? Was it Control X? Oh, that. Nope, that's the opposite. That goes down. Place 3. Okay, so we've got guide, A, B, X, Y, back start guide, D-pads, left shoulder, right shoulder, left stick, right stick. Okay. Left. Whoa. Stick. Oh, that's a little confusing because I called these left stick, right stick. I'm gonna call it L stick button. Well, I don't know if they'll get confused actually, because they are different types. Nope. Okay, we'll just call it this for now. I might change it later. We'll see. So that's it. And then there's triggers. Did I add the triggers? I did add the triggers. There's the stick states. Okay. So yeah, I can just hard code these then. And yeah, that's what I'll get on tomorrow.